While rock was in a big decline in popularity, an unknown band from Sheffield, England released an album that would shook the world and change the way music is promoted forever. This is the story of how the album, Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, took over the world. In 2003, a band called the Arctic Monkeys started recording their music. Like many bands, they had just started their music career. Their music was not immediately a world hit. So to get people to attend at their performances, the Arctic Monkeys would hand out DVDs to people at their gigs. Their growth was slow and steady. This was until a guy decided to download the song and spread them across the internet. This led to many potential fans hearing the songs and spread it across their social media. This might seem like the most normal thing nowadays, but let me remind you that this was the caveman days of the internet. It was far from usual that a band got attention in this way, and especially on the scale. The boys from Sheffield had fans all over the world in no time, even before releasing their first album. When the first single of the album, I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, dropped, it became debut #1 of the band. It stayed there for a whole week, and then they dropped their second single, When the Sun Goes Down. It didn't take long before it was their second consecutive UK #1 single. And the day the album dropped, the music world exploded. On the first day of release, it became the fastest selling album ever made. By the end of the week, the album already had 1/3 of a million sales, which was more than the rest of the top 20 fastest selling albums combined. The album certified 5 times platinum and 7 times platinum by April 2022, for indicating sales of over 2.1 million copies. But what made this album so special? Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, has multiple styles of music varying from mostly harder rock, like I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, to slow pop rock, like Riot. The voice of the singer Alex Turner is perfect to adapt to these songs. But that was not the only reason people liked the music so much. Many young people that liked rock were searching for a band that they could relate with and identify with. And many of the older bands were simply not doing that for them anymore. So when a new band came around that talked about nightlife and the struggles of young people, that was exactly what they needed.